community is about making sure that whoever is benefiting from whatever it is that I'm doing, period, regardless of what they look like, that's community, right? And I have a responsibility to or a responsibility to know that I have an effect on that. So at this point in time, right now, we're at this event, we're in this neighborhood. I live in this neighborhood. So in so many ways, that's my community. I have a spiritual community. I have family. I have friends. So I have so many different communities, right? So it just really depends on, specifically what it is we're talking about. But to me, it means all the people that are going to be affected by my action.
I would second that.
Yeah.
All the people that's going to be affected by my action. But I'm going to throw a wrench in it. Community is about how you living and who you living with. Simple as that. It's how you living, who you living with, and how you are moving with each other. That's community. A lot of people jump on the bandwagon, but they ain't the band. And they ain't pulling the wagon, and they ain't trying to push the wagon. They just trying to benefit from what the wagon has to throw off on the sides and fall off kind of thing. Right? So I say you have to, in community, because I come from the times where black was black and white was white. I lived in those times. Black was black, white was white. And we as black people had to keep each other together in order to challenge this white power struggle that we was dealing with. Now we got integrated. Now the community is all black, white, Mexican, Chinese, Arab, and everything. Our basically homestead community, our basically North Nash, our basically South Nash, our basically Haynes Heights, our basically, all of those communities have been infiltrated, in regarding to, we say community. But then, what are you, what are you giving to it? What are you putting into the pot? Are you always reaching for something to take out of the pot? What are you pouring into the pot? What are you pouring into the people? How are you nourishing that child that's on the swing over there? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I question community because I've seen where the community, excuse my language, don't give a damn about you. And they'll leave you out hanging out there to dry, on the front line, kind of thing, right? But then you turn around and look, and you ain't got nobody standing with you. But we supposed to be community. We supposed to be of some substance, kind of thing. But a lot of people scared of the gunfire. A lot of people ain't gonna walk in that heat. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Community means a whole lot of different, a little bit to me, because of things lived through. I remember the black bathroom. I remember the white bathroom. I remember you can't go in this store. I remember you can't eat at that counter. I remember you had to go upstairs at the movie theater. You can't go in the front door. You know what I'm saying? And now my sons and them, they don't know those experiences. They can read about it in the book, but then when they read about it in the book, they become angry. They say, how come you all allowed that to happen as a people? You know what I'm saying? And how you all were on top of the world, and now we ain't even the world no more. So, my sons question that, and I have to give them a hard answer, arrogance. arrogance destroys things. Plain and simple, arrogance. You know, but that's my take on community. Just don't be arrogant. You know what I mean? And be willing to give your all to the person that got the least, because it's gonna come back to you. Because the earth provides for all of us. You know, but if I'm too selfish and I'm holding my hand like this, I can't put nothing in it. But if it's hand like this, it can receive. You know,